Hey guys, what's going on? So today I want to talk a little bit about toxic people. Most of us have toxic people in our lives, and a lot of us deal with people, a certain specific person all the time, day in and day out. They're the person that always complains, no matter how good the situation is. They'll have a negative comment to bring the mood down. They like to be the victim. They like to act helpless. If you talk about something good in your life, some accomplishment that you had, they try and downplay it or minimize it. Pretty much all of us deal with people like this, or a specific person like this. It seems to be a very common personality trait. And at the end of the day, the biggest question is, what's the best way to deal with these people? These toxic people, it seems like they just really hate to see other people better themselves, or make any kind of improvements in any facet of their lives. It's like they'll do whatever they can to try and keep the people around them down at their level. They're incapable of changing themselves for the better, and they're sure as hell not going to sit around and watch other people be happy or improve themselves, whether it's physically, mentally, with a relationship, a new career, whatever it is. That the toxic person is just looking to discourage you and bring the attention back to them. One of the worst things for a toxic person is to have the attention shifted away from them and onto somebody else. As long as the attention is on them, they're going to get the sympathy, they're going to get the empathy. If they keep you occupied with their situation, you can't concentrate on the things that you're doing to help better yourself. So what's the best way to deal with, people or a specific person like this? In my opinion, one of the worst things we can do is try to change these people, fix them, understand them. That's just falling into their trap. If you try and do that, you're going to be living a long, miserable life, and you're just going to be wasting valuable time and your energy on a completely hopeless situation. You can't help people that won't help themselves. Now, I know that's one of the most common cliches you hear in the world, but it's absolutely, positively 110% true. At the end of the day, you really do have to just cut these people out of your life, whether it's a friend, an acquaintance, a significant other, a family member. And a lot of people will say, well, how do I completely cut my father, my sister, my uncle, 100% out of my life? Maybe you can't do that, but you can drastically limit your time around them. You have to keep it to a bare minimum, and without a doubt, you have to set clear boundaries. You have to spell it out, and again, be crystal clear. I'm willing to do this for you. I'm willing to help you in this way. But the minute you start your bullshit, I'm out. You don't debate them. You don't let them try and convince you otherwise that that's not their intention, that's not really what they're like. Your perception is your truth. And if anybody is stealing your energy or sucking the life out of you, you have to cut them loose. If not, if you let them stay in your life, if you keep them in your life, or in the case of a family member, if you don't keep your interaction with them to a bare minimum, they'll constantly drag you down like a boat anchor for as long as you keep them around. That may sound pretty harsh, but let's say you found out that anybody in your life, including a family member, stole money from you or any type of physical property, or violated your trust in some way. You would cut them loose in a second. I can give you countless examples in my lifetime, people that I've known, where when it came to money, there was some type of money dispute and families were completely torn apart over it. Yet, when you have somebody in your life that's constantly tearing you down mentally, stressing you out, which is going to destroy in the end your physical health, which is absolutely priceless, you'll keep that person around and deal with it, and a lot of times even make excuses for them. And I'm talking from personal experience. It took me years to start taking this approach, and these days I don't hesitate to cut people out of my life. Life is way too short, and I'm not saying that you have to be a heartless bastard, but your physical, mental, emotional health is the most important thing in the world. So you have to start treating it that way. And in the end, ultimately, I think you'll be way, way better off for it. So that's my quick take on the subject. Let me know what you think down in the comments, maybe some experiences that you've had. Do you think I'm off base with my opinion? I'd like to hear what you have to say. All that being said, get your reps in. Always appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks, guys.